So I'm always using Canva to create really big.
I love Canva because it allows me to present my work.
Here's why I love Canva and what I use Canva for.
We have used Canva for literally everything.
Canva has really been such an essential tool for me. I'm going to be able to create something to communicate exactly what I need to for my team.
Canva makes me feel like I'm in control of what I'm working on.
I was able to take creativity into my own hands and create my own music videos.
Because of Canva, I've been able to create visually appealing social media campaigns for my brand.
And I am so excited to have it help business owners make their lives easier.
I don't have 1,000 hours in the day. So having Canva there just simplifies everything.
No matter where my team is around the world, we can collaborate. That's a huge time saver.
It really does empower everyone to design.
And turn their ideas into opportunities.
You don't have to be an expert.
You can be even more ambitious with the project that you had at hand. This year, I built my planner on Canva.
It's putting your soul onto whatever it is that you're producing.
Being able to bring my imagination onto paper.
One wish that I have.
Something that I wish Canva could do for me.
One wish.
My one wish for a product.
I would wish for...
That's a really good question.
Ooh, oh my gosh, okay.
That would be amazing.
I don't even know if that's possible, but that would be incredible.
Good show.
Hello, everybody. G'day, Los Angeles.
And a very warm welcome to everyone around the world tuning in for Canva Create.
We are coming to you live from the YouTube Theatre right here in Hollywood Park. And how amazing was that performance from John Batiste, and also the words from our community. That was awesome. Thank you, John.
Every year, our community share more than 1 million wishes with us. Ideas and requests for the tools and features that you'd like to see in Canva. One of our favorite things to do is to grant those wishes and see all of your reactions when we do. Your wishes inspire the products that we build, including the ones that we'll be launching here today. In fact, today is our biggest product launch since Canva was founded. These products have already completely changed the way we work, and we cannot wait to get them in all of your hands.
Today, we are launching products that will completely reinvent your workflows. Products that will help you harness the power of data.
Products that will amplify your creative potential.
And products that will reimagine what you can achieve with Canva. But before we start opening these envelopes, let's just set the stage. We are entering a new era of work. Across every industry, every profession, every organization, everything is changing. Over the last decade, we have seen an explosion of visual content. The way we work, create, and collaborate is evolving at lightning speed. And it's affecting all of us. Whether you're a marketer, a teacher, or a small business owner, you are being asked to do more with less, with AI declared as the solution for it all. But instead of clarity, it can feel like you're left to chart a new course without a compass. And that is why we have called this event Uncharted. We want to help you navigate through this new era, and not just navigate it, but harness its full potential. And that is why we're here today. At Canva, we believe new technologies like AI should amplify human potential and help you achieve your goals like never before. We set out to do this a decade ago by empowering the world to design. And we've done this by always taking the latest and greatest technology and putting it into the hands of you, our community. The impact of that has been extraordinary. More than 230 million people design with Canva every month. And we just hit a new record. What is it?
You want to know?
I do.
In just 1 month, you have all created 1 billion designs.
Yeah,
To put that in perspective, I've done the maths, and that equates to 373 designs created every single second.
wow. Yeah, that's worth a round of applause. Yeah. Thanks, Mum. That's starting that clap there. And this makes Canva the biggest, most loved design platform in the world. Yeah. And this love, it extends to the enterprise too, including some of the world's largest companies like DocuSign. DocuSign scaled their global rebranding Canva, saving them more than $300,000 in design hours a year.
And FedEx, where 1,400 teams across 45 countries collaborate daily in Canva. It fast-tracks their content production from days to minutes.
And Disney, who use Canva Enterprise to streamline creative production. Let's take a look at how Disney Plus is using Canva.
We have a really high creative bar as a brand. Disney is more than 100 years old. My team leverages digital marketing to help customers discover Disney Plus.
In the EMEA region, we work across over 30 markets. We need to make sure that that creative that we're producing is bespoke to those markets. Canva enables us to have one platform where we can create, reversion, and approve those assets, which can be over 100 assets per campaign.
Create allows us to resize assets, but also localize efficiently.
With Canva, we're confident that we're able to meet that incredibly high creative bar that we have with Disney+. Canva in 3 words: scalable, efficient, and easy.
And Canva is not just used in the workplace. Canva is available for free to all students and teachers. I'm glad we got a few amazing teachers in the audience. It's now used in more than 15,000 school districts. From Indonesia to Brazil, the Philippines to Australia, the US, Canada, and beyond.
You see, before Canva, our tools were divided. There were tools for productivity, where serious people did serious work, and there were tools for creativity, treated like a luxury, a privilege, a spark for the few. But we believe that the true magic happens when these two worlds are brought together. When productivity meets creativity, where ideas don't just live in people's heads, they're shared, shaped, and brought to life. Ideas that help our students learn, help our businesses grow, and help us to actively design the world that we want to live in. Today, we're extraordinarily excited to unveil products that help bring productivity and creativity together like never before.
So, who is ready for our first big launch? I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, let's get into it. Our first launch today solves a huge challenge that we all face. Before Canva, every time you wanted to design something new, you needed a completely new software. If you were designing a presentation, one piece of software, video editing, another piece of software, then something different again for brainstorming, building a website, or writing a doc.
That's why we've spent the last decade building Canva's visual suite. Now you have all the tools you need in the same familiar platform. Docs, whiteboards, presentations, social posts, videos, print items, and websites. You don't have to learn something new every time you want to design something new. Everyone can create, collaborate, and stay on brand no matter what you are designing.
But this doesn't solve everything. Think about your average workday. You sit down to get something done, and in 10 minutes, you're 10 tabs deep. You're constantly switching back and forth, file to file, tab to tab, final version to final version to final version. Keeping track of everything can get really complex.
At Canva, we love to make complex things simple. So this got us thinking, what if you could work on any design you like, all within the same file? It turns out many of you in our community have been wishing for the same thing.
Hi, Canva.
Hi, Canva. At the top of my Canva wish list, would allow me to keep all my designs organized and together.
Have multiple sizes of canvas in a single file.
Within the same document, have different sizes.
Put two designs side by side in the same document.
If Canva allowed for multiple page sizes within one project, it would be incredibly beneficial for the community.
Streamline and create one document that would then filter in and create all the others.
I would just love a bird's eye view of everything
that had all of those sizes in it.
That would be awesome.
Au revoir. Bye bye.
We hear you and we agree.
So today, we are extraordinarily excited to unveil the next evolution of Canva's Visual Suite. Can we get a drum roll, please, from everyone here in the room? It is my honor to introduce Visual Suite 2.0. We have taken the entire Visual Suite and brought it all together, all in one design.
So you're telling me each page of my design can be any format I choose?
Exactly. Let me show you how it works. Say we're starting a new project. We can kick things off with a presentation slide. Then on the next page, you can add a doc to write a brief so your team can have all of the deep context you need.
Next, we can add a whiteboard so we can brainstorm ideas together, all without leaving the one file.
And can we add more slides to present these ideas?
Sure. We can even create our own content on the very next page. Let's add some social posts, videos. We can even add print designs. And who doesn't love some swag, right?
And then when it's time to share it with the world, you can publish the whole thing as a website. And there you have it. An entire project from brief to brainstorm to launch, all in one design.
And this unlocks some pretty extraordinary opportunities for teams to literally get on the same page. A creative team can create an entire brand campaign. You have all your concepts in a whiteboard, your brand toolkit in a presentation, and roll it out all through social assets, all in one design.
An entire sales team can create their end-to-end strategy. Your quarterly budget, account list, even your ABM plan, all in one design.
And a teacher can plan and deliver their entire lesson from an outline to an engaging class presentation and worksheets ready to print, you guessed it,
all in one design.
Visual Suite 2.0 will truly transform the way the world works, bring productivity and creativity together like never before.
But this is just the start of what the Visual Suite 2.0 can do. Our next 3 launches will expand the Visual Suite even further with entirely new ways to create.
To grant our next wishes, please welcome James and Jade to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm James from the product team.
And I'm Jade from our engineering team.
Jade, I don't know if you heard, but the Visual Suite is now all in one design.
Yes, I might have heard that once or twice. And we are so excited about the Visual Suite 2.0. But there has been something missing, something that will make it even better. It's a missing piece that has something to do with
Data. Data is now a critical part of design. If you think about charts, forms, reports, dashboards, or infographics, this is all visual storytelling that starts with data.
Data also fuels the best marketing content today. It makes it personalized, it's localized, and it's responsive across every channel. But working with data is still incredibly complex, and it's inaccessible to most people. And this is something we've heard loud and clear, time and time again, and it's come through in all of your wishes and requests.
Hi everyone! Hi, my name is Tisha. My biggest Canva wish. One thing I'd love to see with Canva. My wish for Canva.
I'd like to see a creative way to polish up data visualization.
And I can put formulas in my table, and then it will auto-calculate.
I would love a way to visualize data quickly and on brand that's ready to go.
And I hope this can also be expanded to page resizing.
I'd also love if I could use AI to generate my Instagram carousel slides.
Way to streamline creation that makes a single document and auto-generates into all the materials I need.
And not have to use the other programs that make me fall asleep at my desk.
As you know, at Canva, we love to make complex things simple. So today, we're going to grant your wishes for a better way to work with and visualize data. We are so excited to bring the full power of data to Canva.
And bring that one missing piece to the Visual Suite.
All right, this is going to be massive. Can we get another drum roll? Introducing Canva Sheets.
Make the back go.
Welcome Canva Sheets to the Visual Suite 2.0. Now, maybe not here, but some of you might be wondering, why was it so important to bring Sheets to Canva?
Because we believe data is a critical ingredient for the future of design and the key to designing at scale. Let me show you why Canva Sheets is unlike any spreadsheet you've used before. Firstly, it's easy to use, and of course, it's beautifully visual, just like the rest of Canva. Built for the AI era, Canva Sheets does the hard work for you. With magic formulas, you'll never need to memorize a single formula ever again. And with magic insights, analyzing your data is beautifully simple. It just takes one click. So, with Canva Sheets, everyone is a data expert.
Sheets is, oh yeah. Sheets is also seamlessly connected to the rest of the Visual Suite. So you can work with your data directly inside a doc or a presentation. There's no more switching tools every time you have to update a number.
Think of Sheets as the new data layer that powers the rest of Canva. And that's just the beginning. The real power of Canva Sheets is what it unlocks for your workflow, which brings us to our next two launches.
So using the power of Canva Sheets, we are unlocking the ability for you to design with data and create content like never before. Because today, everyone's a content creator.
For example, marketers need to create personalized designs, write tailored copy, translate into multiple languages, and then resize everything for every platform.
And that's why we launched Magic Studio in 2023, to help you create content faster than ever with the help of AI.
But there was still a challenge. You could only do this one design at a time. But one design at a time is inefficient when you need to create hundreds, if not thousands of assets for a single campaign.
So today, we're going to make it easy to create incredible content at scale. And we're going to do that by bringing Canva Sheets and Magic Studio together to give you Magic Studio at scale. So now you can go from one design to many in just a few clicks.
And it's all powered by Canva Sheets.
Let's see it in action. Yeah, so with Canva Sheets, you can use Magic Write to generate an entire month's worth of copy with just one personalized prompt. And next, we can take things global. With one click, Translate will rewrite your content into over 100 languages. You go from one language to many in seconds. And we know just how much this community loves background remover. So instead of going one image at a time, you can now remove the backgrounds from all of your images at once. And then with Bulk Create, which is seamlessly integrated into Canva Sheets, you can select your data and transform a single design into many, each of them customized with your content. And finally, let's use Magic Resize to get everything into the right format. Ready to go live, and ta-da! That is a whole month's worth of content done in minutes.
Now, this brings us to the last of our launches under Design with Data. To take us through it, please welcome Duncan.
Hello, I'm Duncan, head of Europe at Canva. My journey with data didn't start in tech. It started as a journalist and author, trying to make sense of complex topics like energy and climate. I discovered that data alone doesn't change minds. But when you can transform it into something that people can visualize, things start to connect. It's all about storytelling. That's why I co-founded Flourish, a product now used by organizations all over the world to create interactive data graphics to embed everywhere, from Canva pitch decks to corporate reports and leading news websites telling stories to the world. In 2022, we announced that Flourish had joined the Canva family. And since then, we've been working to integrate beautiful data storytelling into Canva too. Today, I'm excited to show you the result. Introducing Canva Magic Charts. Powered by Canva Sheets, Magic Charts makes it easier than ever to turn your data into a story. Let's see how it works. Canva now offers more than 25 rich visualization types, from classics like bar charts and pie charts to more adventurous ones like radars, stream graphs, even racing charts. It's now quick and easy to create the perfect visualization. In just a few clicks, Sheets will recommend the ideal chart to uncover your insights. You can also sync data from your favorite sources, like Google Analytics, Snowflake, HubSpot, or even pull in public datasets from sources like Statista. Our new filters and tooltips add rich interactivity to your visualizations, allowing your audience to explore the data for themselves. Of course, your charts will work anywhere across Canva. You can add them to your presentations. You can publish them on your website, or best of all, add them to our new scrollable docs, launching today. This unique new format allows you to tell immersive stories like never before. But with all this talk of data storytelling, maybe we should actually tell a story, your story. You created your first 1 million designs by 2014. You made that 1 billion just 4 years later. Another 4 years in 2022, that had grown to 10 billion designs. And now you've hit a new record, creating more than 1 billion designs in a single month and taking the total to over 35 billion. But where are all these designs made? Let's race back 10 years to find out. In the early days, it was the English language markets like the USA, the UK, and Australia that dominated. But look what happens after Canva rolls out in Portuguese and the Latin American countries in blue. We've got the Asian countries growing quickly in pink. But Brazil takes over, and there's no stopping it. So it takes the gold medal for now. But this race is far from over, because Canva is now growing in almost every country in the world every day. As Canva has grown, so have the number of ways that you use it. Social media, the red one here, has always been a firm favorite. But the fastest growing design type now, can you guess, is presentations. Because who doesn't love presenting in front of a huge audience, right? But what elements are you adding to all these designs that you're making? Just for fun, we thought we'd look it up. Your top 3 most loved graphics are currently a flower, just one, hand-drawn hearts, and drop shadows. In fact, you've searched for drop shadows now so many times that we've built it into Canva as a feature. Your most popular fonts? We've got beautiful Gothic League Spartan, Curly Brittany, and the strangely named Glacial Indifference, which sounds like one you could take or leave. And your most used audio sounds? A baby chuckling, banjo strings, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Sounds like a hell of a party. Finally, to give a mind-blowing sense of our community's global scale, let's use one of the advanced visualizations from our newly updated Flourish integration, which launches today. What you're looking at here is a real-time playback of Canva usage. Each one of those little white dots represents an individual sharing their design to a colleague or the world. Isn't that just incredible? This global community includes everyone from small nonprofits to leading enterprises like Deloitte. Let's hear from their team now about what data storytelling means for them.
There's a lot of data that we've got out there. Making it easier for the non-specialists to create compelling visualizations using data is a very powerful development. Visual storytelling is essential to the work that we do at Deloitte. If we've got 20, 30, 50-page report we want you to read, we're asking you to make a big investment in your time. And so how do we then turn that research report into something that you want to engage with? And that's where the power of Canva is. Good data storytelling can drive a 20% improvement in business performance. Canva is making it a lot easier for us to get those insights and to create those visualizations. When I think about Canva and Deloitte, I see endless possibility.
Yeah, the energy.
And there you have it. With Canva Sheets,
Magic Studio at scale,
and Magic Charts,
we've unlocked a whole new way for you to design with data.
And now it's time for our 3rd big launch.
For that, please welcome CJ and Ivy to the stage.
Hey everyone, I'm Ivy, product lead for Discovery.
And I'm CJ, head of design for GenAI. Our team is so excited to share some big AI advancements with y'all.
This next launch will completely transform the way you work in Canva.
Over the last decade, we've built the world's most loved design platform, from the Visual Suite to the world's largest template library to AI features you know and love. The options are endless, and it's sometimes hard to know where to start. So we thought, what if we could harness the power of AI to help you access all that Canva has to offer?
It turns out
Many of you have been asking the same question and wishing for a better way to work with AI across Canva.
Hey Canva team.
Hi, Canva.
Hey, I'm Eric.
Hello, everyone.
I wish.
My biggest Canva wish.
My biggest wish for Canva is for Canva's AI to supercharge our marketing.
At the top of my Canva wish lists are smart suggestions for photos and graphical elements.
I design carousel slides every week, and having an AI-powered feature which would help me do so would make the process even more faster and more efficient.
More AI photo editing tools, please.
Canva, well, I've got your ear. More, bigger, better, innovative AI options everywhere across the globe, please. Ooh.
We love hearing your wishes for the future of AI. Over the last few years, AI has already accelerated what you can do in Canva. But we wondered, can we make AI even more accessible and intuitive?
The answer is yes. We're incredibly excited to show you what the team has been working on. Introducing, drumroll please, Canva AI.
It all starts here on the homepage. Alongside your existing designs and the visual suite, you'll see a deceptively simple new bar. Here, you can search your own designs, browse through millions of templates, and now get started with Canva AI, all in one spot.
Canva AI brings our most loved AI features together into one interface, where designing is as easy as having a conversation. You can start creating with Design for Me, create an image, and draft a doc. Let's try the first one, Design for Me. Imagine we run a boutique travel business, and we would need to create some travel guides. We can use my voice or write a simple prompt, like design a presentation to showcase one of my favorite cities in the world, Porto, Portugal. We'll let it work its magic, and now we have 4 great options. But it's not quite perfect yet. Using the chat, let's refine further just by giving a few simple directions. We can choose to change the color or even swap out some of the images. And when we're happy, we can take it into the editor to collaborate with the team and add the final touches. You can even use Canva AI to help write your presenter notes. With just a few clicks, it will summarize all the information on your slide, and we're ready to present. So that's our travel guide done, designed for me with the help of Canva AI.
Next, let's create a personalized itinerary with Draft a Doc. We can start here with some basic travel details and use Canva AI to turn it into something beautiful and personalized. Let's create a travel itinerary for Porto for early May. And there you have it, a stunning visual doc that's perfectly tailored to our trip. From there, we can take it straight into the editor to make any final tweaks.
So we've created a travel guide and a personalized itinerary. Next, we can use Create an Image to make a LinkedIn ad. It's perfect for those moments when you really need an image that stands out. Let's say our business is growing. We want to attract more executive clients. We can create an ad with an eye-catching visual. Let's upload a reference image and ask Canva AI to use it as inspiration. Take this image of travel luggage. We can upload it here and transform it so it's more tailored to our brand. And now we have 4 new options. I like the third image here, so I'll take it to the editor where I can refine my design. Then, with just a couple of clicks, you can add your visual to your LinkedIn ad campaign using their new app. And there you have it. With Canva AI, you can now design, You can now design with a simple conversation.
Draft visual docs that capture people's attention.
And create images that didn't exist until you imagined them.
All from the homepage you know and love.
But we've still got one more envelope to open. For the final launch of the day, please welcome to the stage, Ali.
Hey everyone, everyone. I'm Allie, Head of Design Experience here at Canva. But that wasn't always my role. I used to be the founder of a startup. I started out with an idea, but because I was labeled a non-technical founder, I got rejections from investor after investor. Until I learned to code. Then I could bring my ideas to life. And that's when I raised funding, built a product, and ended up getting acquired. So I want to ask all of you here today, who here can code? Okay. I see a few hands, but certainly not everyone. Now, we know that coding opens up so many possibilities, but it's still inaccessible. And that's because coding is complex. It's a specialized skill that takes years to learn. So even creating a simple app can take weeks, if not months. But to us, that's an opportunity to make complex things simple yet again. Before Canva, most people didn't think they'd ever be able to design either. And now, millions of people design in Canva every day. So, just like we empowered the world to design a decade ago, we're going to do the same for coding. I am so excited to share our final launch for today. This one is truly groundbreaking. Can I get a drum roll? Introducing Canva Code. Now, for the first time ever, anyone can create not just visual, but interactive experiences. No coding skills required. This is a big moment for Canva as we reimagine what it means to design and to bring ideas to life. You'll find Canva Code right on the homepage in Canva AI. Just enter a prompt and describe what you want to build in a few sentences. And it can be almost anything you can imagine: a quiz, a game, an interactive calculator, and then watch Canva code it for you. It's true. You don't need to know HTML or CSS. It does all the hard work. And then, once it's built, you can add your custom-coded widget to any design, like a presentation, or publish it as a website. But to truly see what's possible with Canva Code, we had to put it in your hands. So last week, we assembled a group of 25 people, from teachers to business owners to students, and we asked them a simple question. If you could code, what would you build? Let's see what they created.
Okay, everyone, we are extraordinarily excited to have you all here today. Who here has coded before? Never. You have? Yeah. What have you created?
I didn't make anything, but I've played a coding game.
I never coded before. This is my first time.
Coding, it's confusing. It's very complicated.
Yes. Okay, what if I told you all, by the end of this session, you're all going to be able to code something and have it all in your Canva design, your website, or your presentation? Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
You should see a new button that says Canva AI. If you click on that, you should see a button that says Code for Me. We are just going to put in whatever we've ever dreamed about.
I feel like study guide, maybe.
Sounds perfect.
One of my songs would be recommended so they can play it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
My family's company. We don't have a website, so I think this will be really helpful for us.
A horror-based video game based on my dog.
I'm trying to build a website for my floral design company.
A video game, riding a city bike through the portals of New York.
Online fitness.
And then there are different presets.
There we go.
Oh, it's coding.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. It's built.
It just created like almost 140 lines in seconds.
How long would that take in real time?
Like hours.
This is light speed.
Okay, everyone. Let me know when your codes have finished generating. I'd love to see what you've all been creating.
So I made a website as an artist. I wanted people to be able to like type in how they're feeling, and then one of my songs would be recommended.
Oh.
So I called it In the Mood for Love. You could search up like I'm in love, and then it'll just play a song.
I'm big into fitness. I asked Canva AI to build an app that tracks everything in the same spot.
So I created a puzzle for kids with autism. It's a sensory game. It does make sounds as well. Well, not yet, but I'm coding that right now.
I was able to create a interactive study app, flashcards, quizzes.
I created this horror-based video game on my dog.
Hey everyone, this is Boba Buddy, sort of a dashboard website where you can find all of the bubble tea or boba shops in your area.
We made a multiplication game. It makes math a lot easier in school if you have all this memorized, right?
The thing that blew me away about Canva Code is how fast it was.
This saved me like 2 or 3 weeks of work.
To know that this exists now for people that are starting, that don't have a big budget, is huge.
Simple, you know, you just have an idea and it can come to life in a matter of minutes.
Who can now create with Canva Code? Excellent. Well done, everyone.
Thank you so much, Ali, and thank you to our Canva community who tried Canva Code for the very first time.
If that's what's possible in just a quick session with 25 people, we can only imagine what you're all going to create from here. So get in there, have a play, share your feedback and your wishes for what you want for the future of Canva Code. We can't wait to see what you all create.
Today, we have talked a lot about productivity, and we've talked a lot about creativity and the power of bringing these two worlds together.
We have launched some amazing products. Firstly, Visual Suite 2.0 in one design. Yeah. We've also launched new ways to design with data with Canva Sheets, Magic Studio at scale, and Magic Charts.
New tools, to create with Canva AI.
And finally, a groundbreaking new way to bring ideas to life with Canva Code. Yeah, who's excited for Canva Code? I can finally code.
We are launching all of these products to the first 1 million people who find them hidden on the Canva homepage. So if you're quick, you can be one of them. You just need to know where to tap. But before we keep going, let's pause for a moment and ask why. Why is bringing productivity and creativity together so important? Why does it matter? The answer is simple. It helps all of you achieve your goals.
We set out to empower the world to design because we believe everyone, everywhere, deserves an equal playing field. To land that job, to start and grow a small business, to pitch and close a deal, or even scale a global brand. And that is why we've always had a simple two-step plan. Step 1, to build one of the most valuable companies in the world. And step 2, to do the most good we can.
That's why we've been able to donate $50 million through our partnership with Give Directly to support those in extreme poverty. It has also allowed us to plant more than 10 million trees with One Print, One Tree, and to donate more than $1 billion worth of Canva product to schools and nonprofits around the world. But while we provide the platform, it's you who makes all of this possible. Thanks to all 230 million of you using Canva every month, we're making important strides towards bringing these two steps to life. Thank you to the millions of teachers using Canva to inspire creativity in the classroom around the world.
Yeah, shout out to the teachers. I used to be a school teacher, so big love. Thanks to the small businesses and entrepreneurs building brands, creating jobs, and supporting your local communities. Thank you to the 800,000 non-profits who are driving change on the ground. You are amplifying important causes all around the globe.
And thank you to the students, creators, marketers, designers, and dreamers who use Canva every day to achieve your goals.
Thank you. Big clap for them. Thank you for your wishes, and thank you for joining us on this journey.
On behalf of everyone here at Canva, happy designing from Canva Create!
No, stop, wait. Mel, quick, wait. What?
What's up, Cam?
Surely we have time for one more wish.
I guess we've got a few minutes left of the keynote, and the audience is kind of keen.
Okay, well, that's perfect because I happen to have one right here. Oh no, what a...
Oh, okay.
Would you like to hear it?
Let's do it.
All right. We love you as well. I wish for more wishes. Surely we can fit in just a few more.
Okay, sure.
But hang on. If Cam gets a wish, I want a wish too. And last year's rap went so well, I wish for another rap.
Okay, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be Canva Create without a little razzle dazzle. Okay, but do I get a wish too? Okay. Well, I've always wanted a choir to close the show.
That sounds good. All right, this is great. So, how about we wish for more wishes delivered by song with the choir. You get your rap. How about a marching band, some dancers, and lots of confetti as well? How does that sound?
Okay.
Is that too much?
No, I'm keen. But we've only got 4 minutes left of the keynote. So how much time does that give us? How many wishes can we grant in that time?
I guess we're about to find out. All right, well, the internet's going to love this.
Hi, I'd like to add a widget to my website. Help me come up with ideas for content. I want to create a lot of designs. I love everything, nothing is bad. Add an easier way to make graphs. Add a function that is like spreadsheets love. Brainstorm design ideas would be totally skibbity if it just erased the part of the elements you hovered over. Different page sizes in one file. We granted every single one of those wishes. Every one. And you know what would be wild? What? If we spent the next 3 minutes granting 45 more wishes. I'm actually not kidding. Here we go. Better tools for making diagrams are needed. We need better stock photos and videos and graphics. It would be cool to add highlighting to docs. Add karaoke like text. I would love an easier way to send assignments to the students. Video editing, managing audio levels. Hello, please add the where to get. Hello, please add the widgets. Add more animations. I know I could use some more slide transitions. Hello, please add the where to get. Hello, please add the widgets. You need an option to resize images or designs in bulk. Instead on one by one, it's such a tedious process for something pretty simple. Shouldn't take so long. Make many designs at once. Add subscript and superscript. I'm trying to create a donut chart in our brand color. Issue 1. When I apply brand colors, it chooses other colors instead, like navy and turquoise, which are not on my brand palette. Issue 2. I can't edit the colors in the donut chart. This is taking hours, and I'm thinking of switching to another program because the editing capabilities are a nightmare. And yes, I have a pro account. I love Canva, it makes everything so easy. etiquette. Hello, please add the widgets. Text-to-speech AI. I would love an easier way to add text speech to AI. Please add the etiquette. Hello, please add the widgets. Well, this is taking much longer than I thought it would, and we only have a minute and a half. Oh, no. So I'm gonna have some people grant some wishes like a roll call, because that can happen fast. Do it! Connection!
Go directly on the fly.
Interactive animation!
Take a photo.
Data aggregation!
What's he saying?
Video adjustment!
What's in the bag? President died. Record a voiceover.
Fans on our pages!
Hey, specifically. Record yourself on mobile. Wait to print. After voice.
Okay, guys, still taking too long. I'm just gonna read a bunch in a row while the choir sings. Here we go. More inclusive content, more fonts, bulk printing, video background remover, precision tools for whiteboards, more media in the library, on-click animations, linear video timeline, moment-in-time editing, marquee selection, photo objects, excellent sound and timing, replace multimedia in a social template at once.
Design school's moving up to 2.0, and you can use Magic Write in your speaker notes. Turn your slides into quizzes, draw presentations, auto-level audio, no more complications. And they have assistants to give you suggested designs. You keep making magic, we keep saving you time.
Hello, please add the etiquettes. Hello, please add the widgets to help you bring to life anything that you can imagine. Hello, please add the etiquettes. Hello, please add the widgets.
Hi, everybody.
Jessica Hitch, lettering artist extraordinaire and StudioWorks co-founder. What are you doing here?
I'm here to grant the wish of kerning to everyone.
Wow! Thank you for all that you made. It's the reason we have Canva Create. Thank you for all that you made. It's granting your wishes is the least we could do. If you keep on creating, we'll keep getting better for you.
Whoa, now.
How good was that? I think that was all our wishes granted.
For sure. That is officially a wrap on Canva Create.
Thank all of you for being here with us today.
And thank you to everyone around the world for tuning in.
And a huge shout out to the incredible team for putting the wishes of our community first and bringing all of this magic to life. Happy designing, everyone, from Canva Create.